rest of the solar, hopefully. Hello my lovelies, hello my darlings. Nice bit of sunshine for a change. I've been in Cornwall for a little while and it's been raining pretty much every blinking day. I might have had a couple of sunny days. So today I've just come to Boscastle to have a little walk with the doggos, somewhere a bit different. I've basically just been staying at Davidstow Airfield because I'm just here visiting my mum really. Yeah, anyway, what the date is today is the 13th of February 26. So apart from my Total Liberation series, I haven't really been doing any filming since I got back from Scotland, or back down south from Scotland. So welcome back. Although you probably won't have missed a trick because I'm still editing my Scotland videos. I think the last video I edited, I thought I was about a month behind, but that was October, November, December, January, February. I'm about 3 or 4 months behind now. So anyway, we're going to go for a little walk. Not sure how much I'm going to film, but yeah, hopefully this will be a bit of a video for you guys. Anyway, catch up with you later, my lovelies. Catch up with you later, my darlings. Stay tuned. Bye bye for now. Right, well, Boscastle had one machine that took coins, supposedly, but it wouldn't take my coins. Tried a few times, tried different coins. So I sacked that off, and now we're heading to Rough Tor. And hopefully the sun's going to hold out for the next hour or two and we can have a wander up here with the doggos. Somewhere a bit different. It's like I say, I've just been hanging around Davidstow Airfield most of the time and then going and visiting my mum. Right then, anyway, yeah. Looks like there's a bit of sunshine up there on Rough Tor, so I guess we'll just go and do that instead of a nice circular walk in Boscastle that I had planned on doing. Emma's suggestion, download the All Trails app and find something on there, but yeah, can't be bothered looking again now when there's no signal up here. So like I say, we were going to go Boscastle, but the parking meters wouldn't take it, so sod that. Right, here we are, Rough Tor car park. Well, nice. There we go. And that's not a bad view, is it? bit. Just seen a hare, haven't you, Sid? Haven't you, Jill? And it was just there, and it ran off over there, just as I was getting my camera out. Right then, back to Davidstow Airfield now. It's basically my home and I come and visit my mum. Well, that certainly blew the cobwebs away, even though it wasn't very windy. Which was nice for a change, because it's been wind and rain, rain and wind, probably for about 30 odd days, 45 days I think. Cornwall's had 45 consecutive days of rain. I think that's over in Cardingham Woods area. Yeah, it's nice to have a little walk around Rough Tor. I haven't been that way before. And we just missed a hare. I just got my phone out. I just stopped to get my phone out, put the camera on, and then all of a sudden, from literally right by my feet and the doggo's feet, this hare just bolted off. They were just hidden between a couple of rocks and a little bit of dead bracken. And if I'd accidentally pressed play when I was getting my phone out, we would have caught it on camera. That was a bit of a shame, but I'll tell you what, I've never been so close to a hare, and I doubt I will ever be so close to a hare again. I've seen a few in my life, I've been lucky like that, but always at a bit of a distance, or a fair distance to be honest. I was going to say fair distance to be fair. A fair distance to be honest with you, but that one was literally right by my feet. Quite a young hare, but a hare nonetheless, and it's not even March. So spring must definitely be in the air, because I've seen a hare. Anyway, you've all seen this road before. I'm going to stop this now. Actually, if you haven't seen this road here before and you're new here, go back and check out some of my Cornwall videos from early last year. I'm probably going to try and put some of my videos into some playlists. So I've got like a Scotland playlist, Cornwall playlist, Wales playlist. Yorkshire Dales playlist. So yeah, at some point I'll put them in the playlist and it'll be easier for you folks to find what you want to look for. If you want to look, go back and look, if I mention something, you want to go back and look and see what I've been up to. So I don't know if you can see that ahead. That's the Davidstow Creamery, I think they call it. It's where they make the famous cheddar cheese, and local Cornish people won't eat it. I was supposed to Google why, but being vegan I don't really care, I don't eat that shit anyway. But yeah, interesting, eh? I used to eat it. Used to be one of my favourites before becoming vegan, but yeah. So for those of you that haven't seen any of my Cornwall videos, folks that are new here, this is an old RAF base basically, on the left and right, Davidstow Airfield. It's actually private land now, but they turn a blind eye to dog walkers and camper vans here. There's plenty of space, plenty of hard standing space, although it's a bit rough in places, and as you can see it's a bit difficult getting on and off. Well, not too difficult, but it's a little bit bumpy in certain places getting on and off onto some of these strips of concrete. But it's my go-to place to come when I come to Cornwall, because you just don't get bothered here. In the summer there's a copper that comes round and just checks everyone's alright, but they don't kick you off or anything, just make sure that there's no trouble, which for some people might give them a bit of a peace of mind. They give me the willies though, cops, so it's from my activist days, so I'd rather not see them or talk to them, but anyway. And this is the easiest place to get on and off, next to that building on the right here. It's kind of an unwritten rule that the camper vans stay on this side. Right, I'm going to go into this one today. It's quite lovely because there's semi-wild ponies about, and there's also cows and sheep about too. Which is quite nice really. Stop here. That little strip of water just below the Horizons Crowdy Reservoir, there's a car park there round the other side where we've just been. It's quite lovely. And on the horizon there, in the centre of the picture, that's Rough Tor. That's where we just were. So it's all fairly close, plenty of places to walk. If you try and walk to Brown Willie, which is just on the left of Rough Tor, so just left of centre, that pyramid-shaped hill, you can do it, but there's a bit of dead ground between here and there, and it's really, really boggy. I certainly wouldn't want to attempt it at the moment because this ground around here is absolutely saturated anyway. But it is February and it's been raining for a month, so it's doable. But yeah, it is doable. But yeah, very, very boggy in places. You have to sort of choose a path. Can't really walk in a straight line.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patent it. Being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, got the roast, got the gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the...
What do you reckon? I don't know. I thought they got back in the car. I think so.